Hello, hockey fans. Austin here, and welcome to the series preview between the Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. The Western Conference Final gets underway on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Mountain. I am incredibly excited. Dallas Stars fans, if this is the first time that you're tuning into my channel, I just want to say welcome. Everyone on this channel, the community that we've built here over the last several months. I've been making videos since November, so not even a year. Our community is very welcoming, so you are more than welcome to comment on the videos. And be part of the community as well. I hope that we can have some fun here, kind of rekindle that rivalry from the late 90s and early 2000s. Our community, like I said, we will welcome you with open arms. We're going to have lots of fun. Canucks fans, they were super great. LA Kings fans, they were super great. And of course, I am excited to interact with Dallas Stars fans now. And if you are new to the channel as well, as an Oilers fan or Stars fan or just a hockey fan in general, I will be live streaming every single game during the Western Conference Final. I live streamed all the Canucks and Kings games. If you ever want to go back on those VODs, you can go to my profile, click live, and then all of those live streams are available to watch. You can kind of get an idea and a feel for how I, present myself, the commentary that I do, and of course, my general analysis as well. In saying all that, though, if you like this playoff content and you want to continue to see more playoff content from me, of course, make sure you're hitting that like button. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoy this video today, make sure you hit subscribe as well. So, as I was saying, the Edmonton Oilers and Dallas Stars, this is the first time that these two teams are meeting since 2003 in the postseason. Now, at one point, the Oilers and Stars, they met every single year in the playoffs in the late 90s and early 2000s, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001 and 2003. Of course, of those 6 playoff meetings between the two teams, Dallas won 5 of them. The only one that the Oilers ended up winning was in 1997. Of course, for Oilers fans, the very famous Curtis Joseph save on, I believe it was Nieuwendyk. And then Todd Marchand, about a couple minutes later, he gets the breakaway and scores the game winner to send Edmonton to the second round, where they ultimately got absolutely manhandled by the Colorado Avalanche, which is funny because in 1998, the Oilers ended up playing Colorado in round 1. They beat those Avalanche. They beat Patrick Roy and the Avalanche, and then they got absolutely steamrolled by the Dallas Stars in round 2. So, growing up as an Oilers fan, as a kid, the Dallas Stars, I had a lot of hatred towards them. They made me cry a lot of tears when I was a kid, and hopefully I am not crying very many tears by the end of this series. In fact, I actually like this version of the Dallas Stars. I actually think this Oilers team, I think they match up better against Dallas in this Western Conference Final compared to the Oilers' Western Conference Final appearance against the Colorado Avalanche in 2022. But in saying that, this is going to be a long series. I do not foresee this series ending in 5 or 6 games. I do think it's going to go the distance. So in the video today, I will be kind of going over all the stats from the regular season. I'll be going over the playoff stats, kind of discuss who is leading each team in respective, analytical categories, I guess you could say, and then I will give my series preview and prediction as well. I'm excited for this series. I think it's going to be so much fun. I'm excited to rekindle this rivalry. I feel like the rivalry has kind of just been burning underground for the better part of 20 years, and we'll see if we have a full-blown fire explode from the depths of hell between these two fan bases. Of course, like I mentioned, though, everything here, we are good sports. We're going to have lots of fun, and may the best team win. So Stars fans, good luck. I'm giving you a handshake through the camera lens right now just before the series starts, just to show my appreciation for you and the good sportsman vibes that you're going to find here. Now, when we look at the regular season, the Dallas Stars, they finished 52-21-9. Their expected goals for percentage at 5-on-5, 55.79%. That ranked in the top 5 in the NHL. Their power play, 22.4%. Penalty kill was 82%. Goals for per game, 3.59. Goals against per game, 2.83. Their Corsi for percentage was 53.15%. and their shots for percentage 53.02%. For the Edmonton Oilers, they were 49, 27, and 6. Expected goals for percentage in all situations, 56.71%. That ranked first in the league. Their power play, not quite as lethal during the regular season as it has been in the playoffs so far, 26.3%. Penalty kill, 79.5%. They scored 3.56 goals per game in the regular season. They gave up 2.88 goals per game. Corsi for percentage, 55.18%. Shots for percentage, 55.12%. Now, the Dallas Stars, they actually scored more goals per game than the Edmonton Oilers. And, you know, Dallas, they are just such a well-rounded team. Top to bottom in that lineup, lines 1 through 4, Everyone can score on that team. Everyone chips in offensively. And for the Edmonton Oilers, you might look at the roster and see that they're pretty top heavy. You have Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard, Nugent Hopkins, and Zach Hyman. Those are kind of like the main five that produce most of the offense. However, we are starting to see some signs for Edmonton that they are starting to get some offense from unlikely players, a little bit of depth here. Cody Ceci has a couple goals in the postseason. Matthias Ekholm has 3 goals. Dylan Holloway has 3 goals. Janmark has a goal now. So, that is some good signs for the Oilers. However, this is going to be an incredibly, incredibly tough matchup for them. The Dallas Stars, the way they've been built, this is one of the best teams I have ever seen. And if I hadn't picked the Oilers on my bracket, I definitely would have had the Dallas Stars going all the way. Now, when we look at the playoff stats here, Edmonton right now, they are 8-4. Expected goals for in all situations, 54.95%. Their power play percentage is clicking at 37.5%. Absolutely elite. Their penalty kill right now also absolutely elite at 91.4%. They are scoring 3.83 goals per game, and they're giving up about 2.75 goals per game. Now, the Dallas Stars, they are 8-5. Expected goals for percentage in all situations is 58.71%. Dallas just really controls play. Their power plays at 29%. However, their penalty kill, this was interesting. I actually had to double check. I had to double take. I went on multiple websites to confirm this. Yes, their penalty kill actually is only at 69.2%. So if this series comes down to special teams, the Oilers obviously are like heavily favored in that category. Edmonton's power play is incredibly lethal. I'm not really sure what's going on with the Dallas Stars penalty kill. I haven't seen a whole, well, I watched their games, but I'm just surprised that their penalty kill is that low. I didn't think that they were playing that poorly, but of course, Vegas and Colorado managed to get a few goals here and there, so that'll skew the numbers a little bit. Their goals for per game is 2.92, and their goals against per game is 2.38. The Dallas Stars do not give up very much. Now, when we look at the team, and, a lot of fans are going to be looking at this on both ends and being like, okay, well, Edmonton, really good power play, not great at 5-on-5. I will rebuttal that. The Oilers actually lead the playoffs right now in goals scored at 5-on-5. However, they score just as many as they give up at 5-on-5. So the Dallas Stars, they are an even strength team. They are very effective at 5-on-5, even strength. So for Edmonton, it's going to be really tough to handle the Dallas Stars. They have an incredibly effective rush in the neutral zone. They'll attack you off the rush, and that's something that the Edmonton Oilers really struggle at defending. They struggle at defending the zone entries from the opposing teams. And Edmonton, their bread and butter for defending is defending on the cycle. They play a zone defense, or kind of like a hybrid zone defense. It's called zone +1. So the Edmonton Oilers, they're really good at breaking up the cycle, getting sticks in lanes, and then attacking on the rush themselves. However, they have started to generate a bit of a forecheck here against the Vancouver Canucks. They were being forced to dump the puck a lot and then chase and then work along the boards. The Dallas Stars, they're big, but they're not as physical as Vancouver. They're not going to punish you physically. What they're going to do is they're going to attack you with speed. They're going to grab the puck from you, and they're going to go all the way back into your own end before you even have time to think about what just happened in their end. And the Dallas Stars, they are incredibly lethal off the rush. They also run a 1-2-2 forecheck in the offensive zone. So you have F1 always going down low to, cause trouble. You have F2 coming in to support, and then you have F3 kind of waiting in that middle of the ice, looking for a play in the slot area or coming in on the back check as well. So for the Dallas Stars, this is a team structurally that they are incredibly disciplined in their structure. And for the Edmonton Oilers, Dallas is going to give Edmonton all they can handle. And at the end of the day, if this series comes down to goaltending, now there are question marks in net for Edmonton, with Stuart Skinner. Can he handle this pressure? Now that he's gotten over the, being pulled against Vancouver, Calvin Pickard started 2 games. Calvin Pickard is an option for Edmonton now. So if Stuart Skinner, we're going to find out pretty early in this series. The first 2 games in Dallas, we are going to find out what Stuart Skinner is made out of. So Chris Knoblauch, if he has to, at least he can feel confident in playing Calvin Pickard. And of course, Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars, unbelievable goaltender. He is one of the best in my opinion, but he does have his moments. He does have his games where he is really off. And Dallas Stars fans, you are going to be very familiar with Jake Ottinger's struggles in the first half of the regular season. He rounded back into form in the second half of the season for Dallas and turned back into that elite all-star Vezina caliber type goalie in the second half of the year. And if you're the Stars, you're hoping that he can continues to play at that level against the Edmonton Oilers, because Edmonton obviously has a ton of firepower, and they're going to be relying on him, especially, when Edmonton gets power plays. They're going to need Ottinger to make some saves. And for Edmonton, of course, Stuart Skinner, he's just got to make sure that he's making the low danger and medium danger shot saves. Edmonton, for some reason, Stuart Skinner, that's where he's been struggling in the postseason, is the low and medium danger shots. He's actually league average, slightly above league average in high danger save percentage. So very confusing. So Dallas, I think they're going to be looking to get traffic in front of Skinner, try and take his eyes away from the puck, shots from the point. They have guys like Miro Heiskanen, who leads the Stars in scoring right now with 5 goals and 8 assists. Leon Draisaitl for Edmonton, 8 goals, 16 assists. So there is quite a bit of discrepancy in, how many points each team has from some of their players. But Dallas, they are by committee. Edmonton does rely heavily on about 5 players. And, when we talk about players being relied heavily on, the Dallas Stars also pretty much roll 5 defensemen. They dress 6, but they usually play 5 for most of the game. They're 6 D-man. I think it was Lundqvist. You can correct me if I'm wrong, Stars fans. Lundqvist averages about 4.5, 5 minutes a game. They even played Alec Petrovic the other day against Colorado. He had to come in because Hakanpää has been injured, and he's considered day-to-day. And then Rupe Hintz up front for the Dallas Stars. He's also considered day-to-day. So those are 2 of the major injury news situation for the Dallas Stars. And, of course, the Edmonton Oilers, they are dealing with Adam Henrique. Doubtful that he plays game 1 for Edmonton. I feel like Chris Knoblauch, he's going to continue to roll with the lines. They got him through game 6 and 7 against Vancouver. But at the end of the day, this series, if it comes down to goaltending, if Stuart Skinner really starts to falter early in this series, I could absolutely see Dallas taking this in 4 or 5 games. I'm not even kidding. I'm not exaggerating. That's how bad Stuart Skinner can be sometimes. However, if Edmonton is able to withstand Dallas's play at 5-on-5, if they're able to take care of business on their special teams, penalty kill, and power play, and if Stuart Skinner is just playing league average goaltending, all he has to do is give Edmonton a 905 save percentage pretty much, and Edmonton's chances are very good. This series is going to go 7. If Edmonton at their best, and they get their best from Stuart Skinner, this series goes 7. If Skinner falters, or if the special team starts to falter in any way for Edmonton, obviously Dallas, they're going to wipe the floor. They're going to mop them up just like Colorado did in 2022. So, this is a tough prediction to make. I kind of already implied who I was going with at the start of this video, though. And, it's a tough one. I don't think that this series is going to be nearly as tight checking as the Oilers and Canucks series was. All of those games in my series preview for that series, I said that every game was going to be a 1-goal game and that the series was going to go 7. This series has the makings of 6-3, 5-2, 6-4. I think there's going to be really big shootout type games here. Lots of goals scoring early in the series before both teams make an adjustment. I think Edmonton will have the advantage early in the series as well, especially game 1. Dallas has been kind of waiting for Edmonton to play. Edmonton should continue to be fresh considering they just finished up against the Canucks just a day ago. So for the Edmonton Oilers, I think they have the advantage early in the series. Dallas will gain the advantage the longer the series goes, especially if Edmonton has to rely on their top guns, because Dallas's depth, they will eventually be able to feast on the other lines. And if they can contain Edmonton's top players, this will go Dallas's way. However, at the end of the day, my series prediction is Oilers in 7. Now, this is not to disrespect the Dallas Stars. This is not me thinking that Dallas has no chance here. Dallas absolutely has an incredible chance against the Edmonton Oilers. I'm just sticking with what I went with in my bracket challenge. Now, if it makes you feel better, Stars fans, I also picked Carolina to go to the finals against Edmonton, and Carolina obviously couldn't even get out of round 2. So it's not like I actually know anything. This is just my own series prediction. What is your series prediction? Oilers fans, Stars fans, and any other hockey fan tuning in, let me know your series prediction down in the comment section below. Like I mentioned before, I'll be live streaming every single game. I hope to see a lot of you there, Stars fans included. We're going to have so much fun. This is a very exciting time in oil country, of course, and for the Dallas Stars too. Both teams, neither team has won a cup since the 90s. Dallas was 1999. Edmonton has not won a cup since 1990. So whoever makes the cup finals, they are going to have an opportunity that they haven't really had in quite a while here. So I'm looking forward to this matchup. I think it's going to be Super, super exciting. Back and forth. This is going to be a very chaotic series, in my opinion, but in the best way possible. I just want to thank everyone for tuning in and watching, and thank you all for your support throughout the playoffs so far. I mean, we are climbing towards 2,700 subscribers. When the playoffs started, I was at like 1,800 subscribers. So I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. Truly means the world. Your support means the world. Sending all my love out to every single one of you right now. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and tell someone that you love them. All right. Appreciate it, Oil Country and hockey fans. I will see you soon. Take care.